Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how I go from this to this. So first of all, the purpose of this tutorial is to show you a way to dodge and burn somebody's face. And basically what that means is adding or refining the shadows and highlights of someone's face. And that kind of gives the face a look of a more refined bone structure. And here you can see that I've roughly drawn some black parts, and in those parts I want to add shadows, or in other words, use burning. And in the white parts I want to add highlights or dodging, as some would say. And the reason I want to add shadows to certain parts is to make them look more sunken, and the reason for highlights is to make them protrude more. So to start with, some people like to make a gray layer and paint whites and blacks into it. But what I like to do is to use multiple curves layers so that I have more control of the dodging and burning afterwards if I want to reduce or enhance some parts even further. So yeah, let's get rid of this guideline and create two curves layers. And let's name this one burn and this one dodge. And since this curves layer is for burning, let's drag this a bit lower. And since this is for dodging, let's bring it a bit higher. And also let's invert the mask layers. And let's just copy these layers a few times. Yep, that should maybe be enough. So let's just pick a normal brush from the left side, or by just pressing B. And let's set the flow to somewhere between 20 to 25%. And let's just paint away. So I start from neck down and add shadows to the back and neck. And this makes the model look slimmer. And the key in this technique is to be subtle as usual, because it's much better to just layer everything than lay everything off at the same time. And lower the fill and opacity as well, so it blends better. And then let's move on to dodging, and I like to go for the collarbone and other bone structure on the chest, and for the highlight on the shoulder. Yes, I think that does it. Let's move on to the second burn curves layer. I like to start from the outer edges of the face to make it kind of look a bit smaller, and also from under the cheek, and also the jawline, and the sides of the forehead, the temples, and the area between the eye and the nose. I think that looks kind of nice. And also the inner and outer parts of the lip. And on the second dodge layer, I want to go under eyes, a bit on top of the cheekbone, along the nose bridge, a bit to the forehead, and on the chin as well. And on the third burn layer, I just continue adding more shadows to the cheek, and maybe further going into the jawline, and on the neck as well. And on the third dodge layer, I like to highlight the parts that are obviously highlighted to enhance the dewiness of this particular look. Yeah, let's see, before and after, that is looking pretty nice. And yeah, after the skin is done, I like to go for the eye makeup with the same principle. I just want to enhance it a bit more and make the color stronger and also give the eyelid some definition. And here's a guideline that you can use. Basically, you want to add some shadows to the inner and outer corner and add some highlights to the middle so that it pops a bit more. And maybe touch up the bone under the eyebrow, and not that sure if the eyebrow needs to be touched since it looks quite okay to me, at least. And sometimes I just like to add a bit light to the eyes. Not like in an obvious way, but just a bit. And here you can see the before and after of the face. And after the face is complete, I go for the hair. Using the same principle, you can pretty much see that there are highlights on the parts that I have painted as white, and in between those areas I'm just going to add some shadows. And I think the key to a good hair dodging and burning is to use a small brush and paint along the hair in the same direction. And this can be a bit hard if you don't own a tablet, but it's still possible. I've done it before, but this definitely gives it a more kind of an organic look. Not sure if that is the right word, but yeah, a more natural look, since it's not just a big block of highlight or shadow. And then let's just add highlights. So there you have it. This is the before and this is the after. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, and if you wish to see more videos like this, then subscribe to my channel.